Welcome back to the Randi Roundup, and today I have breaking news regarding another strategic Bitcoin reserve in another state, plus XRP surging, hitting a critical level, and I'm going to show you the levels to watch. Comment down below what your XRP predictions are for 2025. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this video out with friends so more people can get the roundup. Now I'm going to get into your market recap, your biggest gainers, your biggest losers, and what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is surging today, almost hitting $100,000 yet again. At the time of recording, we're sitting around $99,500. Here are your levels to watch for Bitcoin. As I'm talking, we're pumping. $99,700. We might hit 100K as I record this video. We're looking for that psychological $100,000 level, as well as the bullish scenario of $101,320. Your bearish level to watch is falling below 98K and falling back within our range, which is 91 to 98K. You can see we have a green dot printing on market Cipher. The VWAP is moving up, and the RSI is extremely heated. We are almost mid-bull there. Will we keep running? We are already up again 3% today. And if you measure from yesterday to today, we are up a nice 5.5%, just about. You are seeing the resurgence of Bitcoin, and hopefully we're going to pass that $100,000. Ethereum today is $3,400, over 5% in the green. Go Ethereum! Here's the rest of your gainers and your losers. First, your gainers. We have virtuals up 30%. AI16Z up 24%, XDC up 22.8%, Algorand up 20%, and Sonic, previously FTM, is up 15%. Even Dog with Hat making a nice 14% move today. We also have your biggest losers. Tokenized Exchange down 10%, Move down 2.2%, and then you could see that the rest of the market is in the green, which we love to see. First, for your headlines, we have Italy's largest bank talking about buying Bitcoin. Is it really that big of a deal for them? And is this a step forward for the crypto industry? Let's take a look at this quick clip by Bloomberg.
It's interesting to see companies starting to get into this too, particularly a bank. What was the rationale?
So I think in this case, their CEO said today at a event that they were actually not planning to become a Bitcoin company or broker, but they just thought that they needed to get ready in case some of their bigger clients get interested in buying Bitcoin. And we've reported earlier this year that they had a prop crypto desk. But so far, they've only been doing derivatives, which is really what other banks have been mostly up to. So it's not a big buy for a bank. 1 million euros is not a lot for a bank, as the CEO said as well. But it is a big signal, right, that they're moving into spot. Because as you know, to buy spot Bitcoin, you need to have the right infrastructure, you need to custody. So the step in the signal is quite significant.
Is the signal that they're putting it on their balance sheet for investment purposes for themselves, or is the signal more about what they're offering clients, Anna?
They're saying for now it's just a test to make sure that it's something that they have the capability to do. But we've also seen in Europe, and we're expecting more activity from large financial institutions, in part because finally the European Union implemented MiCA, which is this giant package of rules around crypto. So it creates a framework that makes it more easier, or at least more comfortable for financial firms to operate in this.
You heard it there first. $1 million of Bitcoin, or 11 Bitcoin purchase, is not a lot for a bank. And what did they say? Key note there. They're preparing for bigger players that they know are going to be interested in buying Bitcoin and maybe other cryptocurrencies. Huge signal for TradFi. Speaking of TradFi, we do have BlackRock. BlackRock is saying that Bitcoin adoption is still in the early stages. Take a look at another clip from Bloomberg.
It's interesting because at the end of last year, you saw Bitcoin skyrocket above $100,000 per Bitcoin. You saw that interest really start to taper off at the beginning of this year. You've had an incredibly successful launch. You have had some outflows in the product in more recent weeks. What do you make of that as you enter year two?
Yeah, well, I think big picture, it was a pretty incredible first year for IBIT. Obviously, record-setting on a lot of dimensions, including inflows and asset accumulation. And, you know, as we come into year two now, we're focused on a lot of the same stuff that we were in year one, which is really being a valuable resource and an education partner to many of our clients. As we've talked about in the past on this show, we're still quite early days in terms of the adoption of the wealth advisory and the institutional segment. And so we're spending a lot of time engaging with those types of clients.
Again, we are so early. Even you can look at the stats, over 90% of the world still isn't invested in Bitcoin. And look at Bitcoin right now, trying to hit $100,000. It just goes to show how big the asset is and how much more room we have to grow. Speaking of growing, I don't think Gary Gensler is doing much growing up in his last week of his tenure, as he is resigning on Inauguration Day, January 20th. It's currently the 15th. The SEC postponed the listing decision for Bitwise's crypto index ETF. Is this surprising? No. If approved, this proposed ETF would be the first diversified spot crypto ETF to hit the markets. It would also be the first US ETF to hold altcoins. And it's designed to offer exposure into the following: Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Avalanche, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, Uniswap, and Polkadot. Hopefully, Gary Gensler cleans up in the past week. Though people really don't have faith in him or the SEC at the moment, though people are saying, according to reports, that the SEC could have some positive thinking going forward with this new administration coming in. According to reports, there will be a crypto overhaul. Now, in this recent report, here's a little quote that I liked and will pull up for you. In the first few days of the new administration, the SEC is expected to begin a review of the court cases that they have potentially open and potentially free some litigation that does not involve allegations of fraud, said two sources. Some of the cases could eventually be withdrawn. Gary Gensler, your days are numbered. And we can't wait to see if we have a pro-crypto SEC, CFTC, FDIC, so on and so forth. We need all these agencies to step it up for the United States to lead crypto adoption, not stay behind it and let other countries win. Speaking of adoption and more people getting involved on the congressional level, we have senators taking part in the Digital Asset Subcommittee. Senator Tim Scott is leading the way for that, and also Senator Cynthia Lummis is poised to have a leadership role as well. Senator Tim Scott had a note this morning that he put out, which I found very interesting, and talked about Gary Gensler and how the SEC was not really effective. Developing a framework for digital assets is going to be a priority, and under Chair Gensler, he says the SEC refused to provide clarity to the crypto industry, which has forced projects overseas. Moving forward, the committee will work to build a regulatory framework that establishes a tailored pathway for the trading and custody of digital assets that will promote consumer choice, education, and protection, and ensure compliance with any appropriate Bank Secrecy Act requirements. The committee will also foster an open-minded environment for new, innovative financial tech and digital asset products like stablecoins that promote financial inclusivity. We talked about on the Randi Roundup how Senator Liz Warren sent a 31-page letter to the Treasury Secretary nominee about how stablecoins should be under OFAC jurisdiction. Oh, if we don't like a crypto company, then toss them out of here. Well, the Digital Asset Subcommittee is looking to do the exact opposite, welcome people in and do the right thing, hopefully. Tom Emmer is also stepping in as an important role with the subcommittee. He put out a tweet. Take a look. I am honored to have been selected as vice chairman of the Subcommittee on Digital Assets, Financial Tech, and AI. With President Trump in the White House and Gary Gensler confined to the waste bin of Washington, I like that one, we have an excellent opportunity to ensure that the future of digital assets is guided by Americans with American values. I look forward to working with Chairman French Hill, Chairman Brian Steele, and the rest of our colleagues to foster an environment where digital asset innovation can thrive. Tom Emmer has really been pro-crypto, anti-CBDCs, putting forth the CBDC Anti-Surveillance Act, which would absolutely destroy any hopes of a CBDC being issued in the United States. That's extremely bullish for Bitcoin, crypto, and humanity in general. Now for your two huge breaking news headlines. Let's get into it. First, Oklahoma putting forth a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. This is absolutely bullish, huge, but what does it entail? What does it contain exactly? Here's the latest report. I'm going to read it to you as I just found out about this pre-recording. From Oklahoma City, Representative Cody Maynard announced the introduction of a Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Act, a groundbreaking initiative to position Oklahoma as a national leader in embracing sound money principles and cutting-edge fiscal policy. This would allow, and this is House Bill 1203, allow Oklahoma's state savings accounts and pension funds to invest in digital assets like Bitcoin. Maynard said that the investments would be managed prudently to meet with the needs of fund managers, generate reliable return for citizens, and safeguard purchasing power against inflationary pressures. Quote, Bitcoin represents freedom from bureaucrats printing away our purchasing power. As a decentralized form of money, Bitcoin cannot be manipulated or created by government entities. It is the ultimate store of value for those who believe in financial freedom and sound money principles. Also, it says by allowing state funds to responsibly invest in Bitcoin, the legislation would provide a hedge against inflation, reinforce their commitment to fiscal responsibility and forward-thinking government. They said it's about protecting the hard-earned money of Oklahoma citizens. And they said by diversifying our state savings and pension funds into digital assets, we are not only securing a stronger financial future for our state, but also demonstrating Oklahoma's leadership in adopting innovative fiscal policies. So their state savings and their pension funds are going to be diversified with Bitcoin. And I like how they left it open to digital assets because it could open the door for other cryptocurrencies as well. Super, super bullish. Now I know what you guys have been waiting for. XRP surging and actually flipping BlackRock's market cap. Yeah, you heard that correctly. The latest with XRP is it's surging to $3.02 today. We're going to look at the levels to watch right now. As of recording, we're seeing $2.94 XRP up 10.5%. Again, you can see right here that high of $3.02. You want to hold that $3, of course, and that $2.75 golden zone. Your bearish level to watch is at $2.75 and falling below that and looking at $1.84, which going below that $2 would drive people nuts. We are not far from the current price point to the all-time high. We are about 13%. This is not far. This is really bullish for XRP. The question is, can it hold? Now, looking at CoinGecko, you can see quite clearly it is number 3 in market cap. Number 3 in market cap. Right there. Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP. Flipping Tether, flipping BNB, Solana, Dogecoin, so on and so forth. According to CoinGecko, we see that XRP's market cap is $169 billion. Now we know BlackRock's market cap is a shocking $149 billion. Goes to show how powerful crypto is and how XRP is actually bigger than people thought. Flipping BlackRock's market cap is an astounding number. Thank you guys for joining me today. I know this was a quick, easy, nice Randi Roundup. And if you enjoy these videos, please smash the like, comment your thoughts on your XRP price predictions for 2025, share this out with friends, and make sure you guys check this out. Go to the YouTube channel, go to the other Randi Roundups, and smash the like on those as well. We have short form videos, latest on XRP, what is blockchain? Make sure you check that one out as well. And I will see you tomorrow for the Randi Hipper Show and the Daily Zest. The Daily Zest is live Monday through Friday at 9:45 a.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have an amazing day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.